Hari Om. Jai Shri Radhe Krishna. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter number 3, Shloka number 43. Evaṁ buddhe paraṁ buddhvā sanstabhyātmānam ātmanā jahi śhatruṁ mahā-bāho kāma-rūpaṁ durāsadam. Supreme Lord Shri Krishna says, thus, knowing the soul or Atma to be superior to the material intellect, O mighty armed Arjuna, subdue the lower, that is senses, mind and intellect, by the higher self and kill this formidable enemy called lust. The cause of all sorrow is the ignorance of man of his real self. Through knowledge alone is ignorance ended. The spiritual ignorance, we have already found, creates desires. Thinking that we are the body, the senses and the mind, we attribute to ourselves all their distractions, disturbances, agitations and sufferings. This identification with the material body and the world is the root cause of all sorrow and sufferings. Lord's inspiring message here is that know that you are the self which is beyond the intellect. You are not the body, so take refuge in the self and conquer the indomitable enemy, karma. If thus, when our personality identification climbs into higher and higher factors, the lower level gets controlled. So rise above your intellectual ideas. The principle is simple. You can never solve a problem as long as you are in the problem. Poverty problems are solved only when you grow rich. War problems end only when peace comes. Illness ends only when health returns. So also the problems of the sense organs and the mind end only when we get out of body identification and identify with the ideal in the intellect. By identifying with that which lies beyond the intellect itself, that which is superior to the intellect, he, the self, yo buddhe paratastu saha. The consciousness that illumines the thoughts and ideals is that which is the self in me, by which I come to know my own thoughts. By knowing him who is superior to the intellect and remaining in that state of perfection, destroy the enemy called desire, the intangible enemy. By thus awakening to the greater plane of consciousness, the desires and passions natural to the mortal dwellers of our planes of consciousness are completely conquered and routed. The world of objects can never tempt such a master mind. The sword that can cut the mighty tree of karma is detachment from the unreal and identification with the self. Hari Om. Jai Shri Radhe Krishna.